It was an old house, the kind with creaky floors and drafty hallways. Anna and her boyfriend Jake had just moved in. They were excited, of course. It was their first place together, and it had a charming, rustic vibe. There were a few things that seemed a little off, but nothing that screamed danger. Just a few cracked windows, a mysterious stain on the ceiling, and an oddly cold draft in the hallway at night. The first few weeks went by without incident. They spent their evenings unpacking, setting up furniture, and getting used to the quirks of the house. But there was one thing Anna couldn't shake: the window in the attic. It was big, square, and had a thick black curtain hanging over it. Jake always told her not to worry about it. "It's just an old house," he'd say. "Nothing to be afraid of." But every time Anna walked past it, she felt something watching her from behind that curtain. It wasn't a rational fear, just a nagging, uneasy feeling that something was there. One evening, Anna stayed home alone. Jake had gone out to meet some friends, and she was looking forward to a quiet night of reading. The house was peaceful, the wind rustling the trees outside. But as the sun dipped below the horizon, the unease crept back in. The attic window. She told herself it was silly, but she just had to look. She made her way upstairs, the floorboards groaning under her feet. When she reached the attic door, she hesitated. The cold draft seemed stronger now. She couldn't remember if she had closed the window earlier in the day, but something told her that wasn't the problem. She pushed open the door, and there it was, the curtain. The feeling of being watched hit her like a punch in the gut. Her breath caught in her throat as she stepped forward and reached for the curtain. Slowly, she pulled it aside. Nothing. There was no window at all. Just a dark, empty space where the window should have been. No glass. No view. Just a black void. She backed away, shaking. That was impossible, right? She was sure she'd seen a window there when they first moved in. Had she imagined it? She looked around the attic. The air felt cold, heavy. There was something wrong here. Suddenly, the hairs on the back of her neck stood up. A faint whisper seemed to come from the dark void behind her. It was soft at first, like a low murmur, but it grew louder, almost urgent. "Come closer. Like and follow for part 2.